Well, it was a parrot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
God, needs mowing across there. Gee, the trees have got thick there on their side. Really thick.
This is Scott, expat in the Philippines. We're on our way home. Back to Sunbury. I'd love to live up here, but the only problem is fires.
The only problem is...
Fires.
Yes, but not that they'd only love its work as well. You know, you've got to be able to get work. But I think there's a couple of nursing homes up here. Once Arlene gets into the...
Yeah, well, hopefully she can get into one up here.
I mean, there's, you know, but she'd have to travel a lot and she doesn't drive, so it's... Roses in that place. Lovely old place.
Yeah, some nice houses up here.
Have we had some rain down our way, love?
Yeah, we only just started getting it as I was coming up. So.
Oh, it poured at Bendigo. It just came down straight. Poured, and Sally, they had, and we had a lot of thunder and lightning, and Sally had a lot of rain at Kyneton.
Is that where you were?
Well, yeah, well, she said to Ian, if you've got time, call in and have a cup of tea. So we did. And when we walked up towards her back door, down all the grass, there was at least 20 kangaroos.
Yeah? It's nice. We'll have to get up there, man. Arlene will see.
Yes, it just looks lovely, her place, as far as the garden and everything's concerned. And inside her house, I mean, it's just a cosy little cottage, but it suits her.
Gingerbread cottage.
She made us, you know, and Tommy was upstairs. He never came down. He's funny.
So self-indulged in what he's doing.
Well, he's on his computer all the time. And, but Sally just loves what she's doing. She loves the place. And the trees have grown beautiful. They're lovely. They'd been out in the garden, but they had to go in because it was pouring so much. Rain, but Paul said, I just managed to get all the grass cut. No-fuss person. She made a cup of tea, took the lid off of a tin that had, they looked like, I said, oh, they look like chocolate crackers. They're all individually wrapped. She said, yeah, we had them at the shop. And she said, I thought, oh, they'd be changed. They're chocolate coated and they've got nougat in them. It's just a little bar. But, you know, the days of putting out something for afternoon tea on a little nice dish, they're gone. With Sally, it's never been. She just opened the tin and there they were, as many as you like. Just much all day. What do you do?
Fell asleep on the way back.
Oh, did he?
And he woke up just before we got home. It was only starting to rain when I left. Heard a bit of thunder. Snowy's going ape as usual.
Just feels funny going into that house and Shirley not there. All the clematis. She went out with Hazel to buy things for the shop at a nursery somewhere, and she saw that clematis, and it was quite beautiful. But because Hazel had the truck, florist truck, so she bought it. It was quite expensive. Bought it home. But, you know, now he says, look at it, it's just all coming out in flower now. I said, well, you can only just think about she would like to. I said, yeah, it's all too late. I thought, well, yes, it is all too late. You work too long, that's your trouble. And his time was spent with taking her up and down to Bendigo, the treatment.
Yes, he didn't get the chance to...
He didn't have a chance to retire and get used to not going to work. All for what?
all for money. It's not worth it.
That's right. I mean,
It's worth having the money, but it's not worth having the money when you're...
and I mean, the land is worth the money there. The house isn't. You know, she wanted something done to the kitchen long ago. He wouldn't, he wouldn't agree to it. It's all dark brown, She wanted it lightened up. So I thought, oh well, it's still the same. He's happy with it. That's all that matters now. She's not there.
But is he really?
Well, he's not happy, love. No, of course he's not. He goes to bed 7:30 every night. He said, I can't sit in the lounge room after. I don't know what it is, I just can't sit there. And I thought, Ian, you had the 2 years that she was sick. Yeah, but up until then, she sat in the lounge room on her own because I used to always go to bed early because he was on the road at 4 o'clock in the morning. So she used to say, oh, it's a great life. He cooks dinner, he eats his dinner and watches the news and goes to bed. She used to sit night after night on her own.
We've just been sitting around. He's been on the YouTube watching his thing and playing with his cars. And I've just been kicking around doing one video, and this is the second one I've done.
wiper going on your picture.
Yeah, unfortunately. But you can't help that, Mum.
No.
But it gives people a chance to see what the countryside's like, even when it is wet. So it's part of life, unfortunately. You've got to grin and bear it.
Well, I think it's rather nice to have the change. You know, the sky's different and the mist is rather pretty looking through.
There's misty going up.
And we need the rain. It's very black over to your right and towards the back of you.
Yeah.
So that we might miss the bulk of it. It might go over the over the bay.
As I was coming out, it was starting to rain home, and thunder. So I'd say we're going to get it too later.
Yeah. It's a big dam there that's full. Then cut across a back way off the highway through to Kyneton, through to where Sally is. Well, she's 5 k's out of Kyneton, so we cut through a back road. The country looked lovely. I'd never been in that part of the country before. It looked really pretty. A lot of livestock. I said to Ian, they wouldn't have dairy cattle. They must be beef cattle.
Yeah, it's all beef.
A lot of livestock in amongst there. He said, "Oh, there's a lot of farms around here." Father Christmas, he had a big grey beard. I gave him a bit of an he-chat, you know, he's friendly, he chats to everybody, to Jane. And then he asked her, he said, just for interest, he said, I don't mean to pry, but, you know, how much does a place like this cost you? Because I think, you know, he's thinking, not in the immediate future, but if he had to. It costs her $2,000 a month, Scott. But, you know, if you're running a house, that's what it costs you. You don't have anything to pay for, only your toothpaste and any personal things you want. But all your meals, and you know, you don't have electricity or heating or gas or air conditioning. all that's sort of covered. So really, and no rates, no insurance. So really, it's no dearer than living in your house. In fact, it's cheaper.
It would be cheaper when you work it out that way.
Yeah, well, it is. It sounds a lot when you say 2,000 a month. That's 500 a week. Well, it costs me more than that for rates and insurance and electricity. Let alone your food.
See, a lot of people are starting to use the wayside rest areas now.
Well, they need to have them like that. Well, we had the best fish I've had from a fish shop. The batter was so light and the fish was thick and juicy. And I said to Ian, I'll just have a potato cake. I don't want chips. He said, well, you've got to get minimum anyway. So he got himself 2 potato chips, cakes, and I had one, just a piece of fish. I bought the lunch, but there was no donut place there.
No.
Sally said, I told you, Dad, he's never there in the summer. Once the summer comes, he's not there. And Ian said it's the son that runs it now. The father used to be there all the time. I said, oh, well, isn't that what makes the business, and the son gets it, and they only work when they want to, right? I said they believe in taking their holidays and enjoying themselves. At least taking some time out. Big spots, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Screen was taken out once. Felt like I had a wet drop on my hand. One's nice though.
Yes. This is quite comfortable to sit, except the headrest. Your head's like this. I don't know why it's so forward, but it's a hard ride.
Yeah. Well, it's only a one-ton tray.
Yeah, but he's, you know, it suits him. He's happy with it. And Paul's bought a, what do you call them? A 4-seater or a 2-cab or whatever.
Twin cab.
Twin cab. Now, what was it? It had 4x4 on it. and it's all filled in the back, you know. It's got a hard back,
top.
not an open tray like his.
Hard top canopy like that.
Yeah, it's sort of similar to that, but a later model on that. Well, he's bought that since his father. Well, they would have come into over 300,000 each of him and his. So they paid their mortgage out. And he bought a much later model car because he had an old sort of ute that he used to work, and Sally's just kept hers. Non-stop biting her nails. Her nails are terrible. They're bitten right down, halfway down, right halfway down, all her nails. And the whole time we were there, she's got her fingers in her mouth. That's a terrible habit. But I don't know what makes people do it.
Yesterday.
No, but did we use it all this morning?
No, we used the.
I had a crust.
There's bread and the Aldi bag on the
that's right.
door.
We got it when I shopped, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
One thing I'll say about these Samsungs, they got good video and good picture clarity.
Yeah. Have a good lunch.
He had chicken that I had. I cut it up for him. A banana. A little bit of cheese, but he didn't eat the cheese. He didn't like it, I don't think. You know, the cheese things that sticks that Arlene's like.
No,
He don't like those.
He doesn't like those.
He just likes the normal cheese
He
squares.
likes and there's not much of that left actually.
Well, it's Sunday and I'm not shopping today.
we'll leave what's there for him because he's...
Yeah, I only had
He's not-
basically the 3 pieces chicken, but I cut 1 piece up for him in little bits, and I had the other 2 in red with tomato sauce. It was nice.
Yes, they can't be operating. Or maybe they don't open Sunday, all the chairs are up on the tables.
Oh, I don't think they work Sunday there. I think you find in this country that people that go out and eat go to cheaper restaurants rather than go to the nice ones that have lovely food anyway, but they tend to stay away from places like that. And sort of, you look at that Italian one that's been up there for ages, never looks busy.
No.
And they, like, down near the picture cinemas, when it was La Paqueta, there's no, you'd probably see 20 people in there or 10 people in there.
Oh,
Don't see many in there now.
I don't think people can afford it, love.
It costs too much.
I'm still in shock. You know, the night we had fish, I said to you, oh, we'll have fish and chips tonight. I didn't stop to think how much, but I couldn't believe it cost $50. I mean,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
But he's got expensive up here at the fish shop at Evans.
But Sally said to me, I was saying to her, and she said, oh, it's not a cheap meal anymore, Auntie Bub, but she said it's quite expensive. I said, well, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I said, that's not going to happen again. Certainly, I said, well, I mean, you know, the fish yesterday for you and her, the salmon, was $12, and I think mine was $5. It was $17. Well, you know, you've got all the additives. You mightn't have a couple of scallops or that, but, you know, you don't need it when you've got the nice fish. It's just, you can't spend money like that, that's all.
No.
And it wasn't even nice that night, I didn't think.
I think he's gone off a bit. I think he's gone off a little bit, actually. He's gone off the boil a bit. He used to have nice, when we first started here, it used to be real nice.
Yeah.
It's sort of gone off the boil a bit. I don't know what he's doing.
I wonder what...
He has new staff on just about every...
I wonder what the one's like in Evans Street. Or is that the one you went to?
O'Shaughnessy Street.
Yeah. There was one in O'Shaughnessy Street. But anyway, I mean, at that price, it's ridiculous. Just can't spend money like that. whether we're going to get any more rain, Scott.
I think we will. I think we'll get more. It hasn't really stopped.
Oh, Billy Boy's not here.
Bill?
Yeah. God, it's an ugly looking house, that.
Yeah.
It's awful, isn't it? Oh, that's so pretty, that tree.
Yeah.
Against the red leaves, isn't it?
Yep. This is Scott, expat in the Philippines. Remember, life is good, have fun and enjoy. Take care, guys. Have a great Sunday and the rest of the week's coming up. Not long for Christmas. Catch you later. Bye.